We all know Willie Nelson for his unmistakable voice, his bandana, and that calm, easy smile that made his songs feel like home. But behind the music was a man who carried far more pain than most people ever saw. Willie Nelson was born on April 29, 1933, in the small town of Abbott, Texas, and from the very beginning, life was hard. His parents separated shortly after his birth, leaving Willie and his older sister, Bobby, to be raised by their grandparents, who surrounded them with love, faith, and music. Willie learned his first guitar chords at 6, began writing songs by 7, and joined his first band at 9, using music as an escape from heartbreak, loss, and the harsh reality of picking cotton in the Texas heat just to survive. As a teenager, he played honky-tonks and dance halls at night to help support his family, juggling school, sports, odd jobs, and a growing dream that refused to let go. After a brief stint in the Air Force, college at Baylor, and countless side jobs ranging from DJ work to tree trimming and selling encyclopedias, Willie chased music relentlessly, facing rejection after rejection. He slept in ditches, rode freight trains, and survived on the kindness of strangers, including a truck driver who once gave him $10 for a bus ticket that kept his dream alive. Slowly, painfully, his persistence paid off when he sold his first song, Family Bible, for a small sum, giving him the belief that he might actually make it. In Nashville, Willie struggled to find his place, living in near poverty while other artists found success with songs he had written, including Crazy, Hello Walls, and Nightlife, all of which became massive hits for others before he ever found fame himself. His own career stalled through label pressure, financial strain, a devastating house fire, and personal heartbreak, pushing him so close to quitting music entirely that he offered to buy his way out of his record contract. But moving back to Texas changed everything. In Austin, Willie found freedom, authenticity, and a new sound that helped spark the outlaw country movement, leading to iconic albums like Shotgun Willie, Red-Headed Stranger, and Stardust, finally turning him into the star he was always meant to be. Even as success followed, pain never stopped knocking. Willie faced deep depression early in his career, endured broken marriages, financial ruin when the IRS seized nearly everything he owned, and suffered the unimaginable loss of his son Billy, who died by suicide in 1990. Over the years, he also lost his closest companions, including his lifelong drummer and best friend Paul English and his beloved sister Bobby, his musical anchor and emotional support. His health took its toll as well, with severe lung disease, a collapsed lung, and emphysema caused by smoking that began when he was just 6 years old, forcing him to fight for every breath even as he continued to tour and record. Yet through it all, Willie never let bitterness win. Instead, he leaned into humor, resilience, and music, organizing farm aid to support struggling farmers, collaborating across generations, acting in films, and becoming a symbol of authenticity and endurance. Even into his 90s, Willie refused to slow down, still touring, still smiling, still playing his beloved guitar trigger, and speaking openly about death without fear, saying he felt at peace with life and grateful for every day he had left. In 2025, he released The Last Leaf on the Tree, an album produced by his son Micah, reflecting on aging, loss, and legacy with wisdom and grace rather than sadness. Now the last surviving member of the Highwaymen, Willie carries the memory of those he's lost every time he steps on stage, honoring them through song. At 92 years old, Willie Nelson remains on the road again, proving that even after heartbreak, illness, loss, and decades of struggle, the human spirit can still rise, still sing, and still find joy in playing the next song.